Hey guys, so today might be a tiny bit different from what I usually do. I am going to be doing a roller coaster ranking video because recently I went to Kings Island and I really love that park. It's one of the only ones that I've been to, but it's still my favorite. But oh wait, crap. Well, there's the list. So, yeah. So I'm going to be talking about well, if you didn't read the list before, you're not going to now. So, I'm going to be talking about what I liked about the rides while they're playing, and I'm just gonna show it like this so you can see who made the videos so they get the right credit. Okay, so to start it off, we have the bumper cars. It's bumper cars. What else can I say about that? Oh, and also how this video is gonna work with like the long rides. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. I'm gonna talk about why I like them while it's playing, but if I get done before the video ends, then I'm gonna just let the video play, and if the video gets done before I get done, then, which I probably won't, then I'll just replay it. So here is the Boo Blasters. It's kind of a glow in the dark ride where you're sitting in a car and you shoot at targets with these guns that come in the car. It's kind of fun. I mean, some of the targets don't work. It's really hard to aim because you don't get a scope or anything, and you can't even see the laser that comes out of it. Like, you can't see it on the wall, but when you look into the barrel, kind of, or the light that shines when you shoot it, then you can see it, but otherwise it's not there. So the reason that this is in my number 16th spot out of 17 is because I went to Kings Island with my dad, and I had a really fun time playing against him, and it was close at some points, but I think ultimately I think I ended up winning by like 30 points, which is one hit. But another thing I like about this ride is that it's air conditioned, so it's a nice way to cool off on a hot day. Oh, another thing about my trip, I stayed for the whole day. We got there at like 10:30 until after the fireworks show. And the thing about the fireworks show is that it is really amazing. The Kings Island YouTube channel, as you can see here, well, not this video, but another one, has a video of their 50th anniversary fireworks show that you can watch on here. It's not like actually being there. Like where I was watching the drones make the different patterns and designs, and when it got to the Christmas part, there was something above us, like on the entrance building that blew fake snow down at us. It was really cool. Um, I'm gonna let this play out now because I am done for now. Is it done now? Okay, it is not done. And I guess that it just ended. Yep. Okay. So now, my why the racer is my 15th spot is because I kind of had a bad experience with this one. Like, I went the time that I wrote it, only the left side, blue side, was open, so it might have had something to do with it. I don't know, but I didn't get a chance to ride the right side. So basically, the ride at the end was really bumpy for me. Well, like bouncy. Like, even when it was just going back into the end part, as you will see here, I was bouncing in my seat like very a lot. Shut up. But I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that I was bouncing that much, so it was bad. But I mean, most of the time that I've ridden this ride in my life, I've been on the right side mostly. So, was that Firehawk? Rip. But yeah, I've never really had a bad experience on the right side, so I don't know what it was. It might have just been the layout of the people on the ride, I don't know. But it's at the bottom for me. Well, it's at the bottom of the roller coaster part. yeah, like there I was. Wait, no, sorry. Yeah, here I was bouncing in my seat so much, it was not enjoyable at all. Now, in my 14th spot, a Windseeker. It was. I thought that it was cool to see the park, and like I thought it was cool to see the park from up high, and also the surrounding area of the Ohio woods. And there you can see Orion, and I really liked that it was spinning so that you could get a full view of the park. And oh, another thing to mention about my trip, my dad and I both got fast lane, sorry, plus. So we got on every ride that we could. We got on every ride about around the first people to get on, except for the Bat, which is the only ride that we didn't go on, well, that we went on that didn't have the fast lane, which sucks, but it was a really good ride for me. So, yeah, there's Orion, Flight of Fear, the Eiffel Tower. I think it was a really good ride, so this is basically just it. But, so I'm gonna stop it here. At 13th spot is the first water ride out of two that I rode. This is the log ride in the kids section of Snoopy Land. No, sorry, Planet Snoopy. Planet Snoopy. So I thought that this was a pretty cool water ride. I didn't get really wet, which was the better part, and I really liked. I might be a nerd for this, but I really liked the design on the back of the logs, as you might be able to see later on how they stop it from going down when the pulley system, whatever, conveyor belt kind of thing. Maybe. I really liked how it stopped it from going down when that was stopped. The thing that got me the most wet, was when Snoopy spit water at you after the drop. But still, pretty good ride. Oh, and I think this was the first ever log ride that I rode. I rode it a few years ago when we went and took one of my friends. And this ride does have fast lane, if anyone is wondering. So, I think here comes the drop. Yep. Oh, so you can kind of see how they stop it. Just watch these things. So I'll slow it down. So you can kind of see that it uses the system that goes, well, like the clicking system that some rides use for their restraints. Like, well, the pin that, so as you can see, it's it crap, I don't know how to explain this. Watch, well, there, you can look up why we need restraints on YouTube or something, I don't know, but there's a good video on restraint systems and stuff. It was pretty good. But I don't know, I thought that was cool. And I kind of like how you're just sitting there at the top looking at that Coke stand. Well, not stand, but the drink station. And that drop. Man, they got soaked. Oh yeah, behind there is Snoopy. Yeah, you can see his feet. And yeah, he squirted water out of his mouth. And that's it. So, at my number 12 spot is Adventure Express. I thought that it was a good coaster for people who want to start out riding the adult coasters. Like this one and the Racer would be good ones. It's a little bit intense. I didn't think it was, and I thought the first drop was, well, I guess not the first one, but the second one, like the first lift hill was kind of underwhelming. Yeah, this. I don't really like how it barely dropped you. Like, I mean, for people who've ridden Mystic Timbers or what I'm gonna show you later in this video, that's kind of like a nosedive drop, and then this one is just it's this. I didn't really like it, and the end part, well, the second lift hill in that building, well, not building, but kind of cave, it was weird. I didn't really like it. I mean, yeah, it was just too weird for me, and another part that it was kind of underwhelming was how it just dropped you into the loading station. But I mean, it is how the ride finishes. Shut up. And yeah, I think here it is. You'll see. Wait, yeah. And my dad was kind of doing the thing that those guys are doing with the it's okay. 11th spot, Backlot Stunt Coaster. I thought that the launch, well, what it launches you into here was pretty cool, and I also loved how fast it was, and I did not expect how horizontal I was gonna be. I don't know how else to explain that. And it's a good family coaster. Like, the forces were pretty intense. I know I sound like a nerd, and I really like the tunnel part and the, well, not that one, but the other one. And when I saw this video, or a different one maybe, oh yeah, he's shooting at you. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be how it was. If you know what I mean. Like, if you've ridden this before, then you kind of know what I mean. But, well, maybe you do, I don't know. But, and I thought it was kind of cool to go under the queue line. Overall, pretty good ride for people who want to start out. Now, in Vertigo, This is a very intense ride. I didn't ride in the front seat. We were my dad and I were facing two girls that one of them was like screaming the entire time, like get me off of this, and the other one was like saying F S S S S F F, and then the girl who was screaming was also saying like, I hate you, screw you, I hate that you got me into this. But this ride is pretty intense, and you get to ride both front. Well, you get to ride both forwards and backwards, and I thought that was pretty cool. So no matter what seat you're in, you're gonna ride both. But yeah, again, pretty good. Now the Beast. I did not expect this to be as rough as it was. And I know that people say like, oh, I don't know what happened there. Like, oh, you have to ride the Beast. It's one of the best ones there. It's not the best, okay? I mean, like, with the modern ones, how can it compete? Like, it is the longest wooden roller coaster in the world right now. Well, as of August 15th, 2022, still. And, when this opened, it was also the tallest and fastest wooden roller coaster in the world. So, and I didn't really like how this lift hill was so slow, but it kind of speeds up as you get towards the top. But this was a pretty good ride still. And I rode this at night too. It doesn't. I think the night ride on the Beast is overrated, but it was better than a day ride. And my favorite part about this was what people call the Rose Bowl. Like, that after that second lift hill, when it drops you into that tunnel and then it puts you back up and then drops you into the tunnel again, you go really fast there, and that was my favorite part. And I know that I kind of explained explained what I like about it pretty fast, but the lift hill was pretty slow. Oh, that part, when it turned into this, that part, it jerked you. Well, at least for me, it jerks you there. Like, I did not expect it to be that hard. Shut up. But again, pretty good. Oh, this part I really don't get how, but well, it the I rode this at night twice in a row, but the first time, that part when it put you up into the lift hill, it pushed the lap bar down on me, and me being Stay Puffed, well, me being built like Stay Puffed, it was pretty tight, and when we had to push down, and then it'll pop back up. Well, when we had to push the lap bar down and then it comes back up, it got stuck, but then my dad tried to get it off. Then my dad tried to get it up, and I was fine. So, and I love how this kind of turns you, so you're kind of slanted going in there. Oh, another thing I like about this, depending on when you, on when the, depending on when you actually go, like when the train actually goes, you can see the, well, you can see the other train, cart, whatever, when you go back into the loading station. Okay, number 8, delirium. I thought that this was really nauseating. Nausea, whatever. Well, not really, but a tiny bit. And my dad didn't ride this, but I really had a great experience on this. And at one point when it was really high, I was like fully horizontal, so I could see the sky meet with the trees, and it was really cool. And apparently this is the 3rd fastest ride at Kings Island, at like, well, reaching like 70 some miles per hour. Oh, and depending on what seat you get, well, they kind of split up parts of the ride between the fast lane and the regular ticket, daily admission. So the fast lane people get like 1 through 30, I think. Then the rest, I got seat 19, and I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but hopefully it will if you want to go horizontal. So, yeah, it's kind of slowing down now, and oh crap, I just realized I left my mouse on there. Sorry. I'm really sorry if that annoyed you. Okay, number 7, Flight of Fear, and I can't really show you well, unless there's a video out there with the lights on ride as it's going, I can't really show you the POV, so I'll just show you like a walk around, whatever this is. So yeah, that, you can hear the people screaming. Oh yeah, that. And I know how a lot of people say that it's really rough and you bonk your head a lot or something like that. I don't know. I really liked that part of this. It really adds to the Flight of Fear name. And I love how at the end, when you're going back, well, it'll show maybe. Yeah, there. I don't know what they do there, but I really like how you kind of, like your vision it's kind of like at the top, and then it just slowly brings you back down to normal, even though you're still facing like that. I thought it was really cool. So number 6, Banshee. Oh. The first time I wrote this, I was really, well, I wasn't really scared, but I didn't really want to write it because I thought that I was gonna throw up on this, and I didn't. I thought that this was a really good ride, and I would have ranked this higher, but when I went last week, I didn't really have the best ride like when I had a couple months ago. But I still really like this ride, and my dad didn't for some reason. Maybe because of all the inversions, but I thought that this was really good. And there's the picture, I think. Yeah. Okay, now okay, number 4. I don't know if I said number 5 or 6 on that. Sorry if I said 6, but this is number 4. Oh, right, I closed one out. Sorry. This is the Bat. I thought that, well, the ride that I had was really good. We got in the front row, and that first, well, when you turn, well, on the turn when you when it kind of looks like you're gonna hit the queue line, that really threw me around there, and I thought that it was really cool and fun. And this was a really smooth ride, and I enjoyed it a lot, and so did my dad. And we only waited like 10 minutes, so I think it was worth the wait. Well, actually, we waited a little bit longer when we got there, when we got to the loading place, because we had to wait a couple more if we wanted to get the front row, but it was definitely worth it. And again, this is the only ride that doesn't have fast lane. Oh, and there you can see Great Wolf Lodge. And I was kind of scared because I thought that this was gonna be horrible, so I closed my eyes on that drop, but it was not as bad as I thought it was, so. Oh, actually, it was there that really threw me around. Well, I guess both of those. But if you didn't know, this is a free swinging coaster, so, well, at least I think that's what it is, but basically, as you will see at the end here, it kind of swings freely. Like, there, yeah, as you can see, it kept swinging at the end. So, it was weird. And I really didn't like how long we had to wait to get back off of the ride, but it was still a really good ride. Now, Diamondback. Well, okay, first off, my top 3 are basically everyone's top 3. So, Diamondback, Orion, Mystic Timbers, yeah. So I thought that this ride was really smooth, and I loved the airtime on this. I didn't expect it at all. And the first time I rode this, I didn't expect, well, not again, I guess, but I didn't expect how much of a nosedive this would be. Like, you basically think that you're going straight towards the ground, and you're gonna do a belly flop. Yeah, see? And, well, I don't really know what else to say. Oh, this ride has an unobstructed view, so the seats are basically 2 out, 2 in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out, 2 in. That. So you get a great view of the ride, so you're not just staring at the people in front of you. I thought that it was a really cool design, and I loved the splashdown finale. And I only got a few drops of water on me, so I didn't get wet at all, really. And I was in the front, well, not the very front, but kind of mostly the front. So I don't know how wet you get in the back, but shut up. And I know I'm making like that's what he said jokes. Oh, you should. This isn't a great view of it, but you should see how many hair bands are up there now. It is insane how many there are. And I even saw a hat, well, an Orion hat up there. Now, Orion. I thought this was a really good ride. Like, the only reason that it's not first is because I didn't think it's as bad as it was gonna be. Well, not bad, but intense. Like, I thought that this was gonna be just really intense, like in Vertigo. But it was kind of smooth, and I know that it can reach up to 91 miles per hour, but I didn't really feel it. Like, I don't really know where it reaches that. And another one, an insane nosedive. But another thing that I don't like about this was the color scheme. I know that it's weird to say, but the restraints on this ride doesn't really fit in with the blue and white, but that's really the only part that I didn't like very much. Otherwise, this is an amazing ride. Oh, there's Fight of Fear. Okay, now, number 1, Mystic Timbers. I really like this. I mean, I think I rode this ride the most when I was there. We rode this 4 times, and I got all 3 of the monster things. And I got the bat, the snake, and the tree. Well, the bats. Sorry. And the second time I rode this, we sat in the very front, and there were these two kids behind us who were just screaming the entire time. So, on this drop, you can see us both with our hands over our ears. It was really funny. You had to be there. But this ride is an amazing ride. I have nothing to complain about, I guess, except for the fact of how long it takes to get in the shed, and kind of how underwhelming that part is. But otherwise, they don't really need to change a thing about this, except for like the retracking, and well, like they need to do that so it doesn't fall apart. And I love the speed on this too. This is not sped up at all. This is the real speed for people who haven't ridden this before. And it seems like it jerks you around a lot, but it was actually kind of smooth how it does it. Well, the only part that does jerk you a lot is at the end. Right here. That's the only part that really gets you. So, what's in the shed? Are they even gonna show it? No, they're not. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna, look up. Okay. Okay, so, here. This is not my account. I have a different one, but it is what it is. Yeah, the tree is the rarest one. Let's go. Dinosaur ending. The hidden fourth ending, like the hidden menu. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's cool. 40% snakes, 40% beds, 20% tree. Okay. Oh. Oh, so it's not random. Okay, that's cool. Well, now I guess it's the end of the video, so I hope you liked it, and I know that my ranking might be a tiny bit controversial, but it is what it is. So Unity's TikTok is stupid. Well, I'm gonna go now. Bye.